I hope everybody's doing absolutely great. So this is a big topic right now, especially as rates kind of settle in, and we know that they're not going down anytime soon. A lot of clients are asking about paying points, and paying points, just as a quick refresher, what we're talking about here is long-term buy down. So let's say the current rate is 6.75, and that's no points, and you want to pay money to get the rate down to 6.5. So the rate is that rate for all 30 years in this example. So we have a lot of customers looking into that because typically that's a 4 or 5 year break even. As long as you stay in the house, don't refinance for 4 or 5 years, that makes a lot of sense. So when does not paying points, when is that something you want to avoid? That's what we're going to talk about today. So a lot of customers right now are recasting or re-amortizing their loan. I've done videos on that before. If you've got questions on that, certainly feel free to email me. So we have a lot of customers that will buy a house, put the minimum amount down, and then once they sell their old house, they will recast or re-amortize their new loan. It's not a refinance, guys. So in this example, let's use a $700,000 loan amount. So let's say you buy a house, $700,000. If you wanted to buy the rate down, let's say 1/4%, 3/8%, that might cost you $6,000 or $7,000, and you save $100, $150 a month roughly. About $2,000 a year, give or take. So your break even's 3-4 years typically. That's how it works on a long-term buy down. When you're recasting your loan, these buy downs almost never make sense. Here's why. The cost of the buy down is based on your loan amount at closing. So if you do a $700,000 loan, you're going to pay $6,000, $7,000 to permanently buy down the rate. Then you recast the loan 2, 3, 4, 5 months later once your old house sells. So now you don't have a $700,000 house alone. You've sold your old house. You've got $300,000. You send that in to the bank. They lower your payment. So now your payment is much lower because you only owe $400,000 on the recast. Now you're saving $60 to $70 a month with that lower rate. That's it. So the $60, $70, you paid $6,000, $7,000 to save $60, $70. It's a 9 to 10 year break even. So when you're recasting a loan, when you have a client that is recasting or re-amortizing, a buy down almost never makes sense financially because the break even is so long. And guys, when we're talking about break evens, I'm just talking about the math, how much it costs versus how much you save. Here's the other part to that a lot of people don't talk about, time value of money. What if I took that $6,000, $7,000 and invested it? Okay, savings accounts right now, some at 4 or 5% without shopping too much. That break even, if you took that money and invested it versus saving $60, $70 a month, that break even now turns into 15, 16, 17 years. It just does not make sense. Hope that's helpful. You guys have a great day.